live button.
What?
He's going live.
We are playing
Real
Okami.
gamers.
Wait, are you
Real
live
gamers
streaming?
never doubted.
Yes,
Yes.
I will send it in
Real-
VC text.
Real gamers never doubted Broyles.
Can they hear us?
Yes.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Don't say a slur!
Don't tempt me.
I think Broyles is kind of cool.
What's that? Are you still just looking at Iron?
Yeah.
Hot take.
I know of a ship that hit this island before.
Oh,
Hot take.
hot take.
The sun.
Got him.
Yeah, that's pretty hot.
Where is the announcements?
There are no announcements.
It's a
Just
tornado
Monica.
driven moderate.
Alright, hello gamers. Welcome to Okami. I don't know if my Okami panel is getting accepted at MomoCon, but we're doing this here today. I am also
Weeb.
slightly inebriated, and that might transition to severely inebriated in the coming minutes.
Alferia's
It's
playing
been a long
Japanese
week.
game. Weeb. Okay. Don't mind me. I'll just be over here playing with my $400
With your wee-wee.
fidget, with my $400 fidget toy.
$400? What are you? What is it?
Wait a minute.
Say the line, Bart!
1 second. Okay. Why is this picking up audio without the app running?
This map
Why
looks
is this
so bad.
Okay, the app's now running. Oh no, my Switch just fell.
Yeah, so if you want to watch the great stuff that is Okami, I've beaten this game a few times. I have only 100%ed it once.
Okami!
Kami-sama arigato. Copyright strike.
Happy.
Yamata no Orochi, a 8-headed serpent. Congratulations, Okami. You got that part right of Japanese mythology. You see, it's like the Hydra. It's like the Hydra, but better.
It's just the
Breaking
motorized
news,
figures on my
all
GoXLR.
NWS employees fired except Royals. Expect high risks every day.
High risks every day.
Look,
God
Broyles
damn it.
can have his pink Sharpie back. Broyles earned his pink Sharpie yesterday.
Whether Twitter's suddenly realizing that using only reflectivity to determine your chase forecast is a piece of shit idea.
Exactly.
What? I have to look at the environment? What kind of bullshit is this? I have to forecast?
Chia.
Storm chasers, where they
That's
suddenly
sponsored.
realize that they have to forecast instead of just looking at the STP at the fucking updraft velocity tracks.
Look at the STPs. Oh, look at those updraft elicited tracks. This is gonna be
STPs.
worse than April 27th. This is gonna be worse than April 27th, 2011. This is gonna be the super mega ultra storm of the century.
By the way, I just want to point out that if you have, like, multiple like 60 tornadoes in a single day, that still constitutes a high risk in the perfect probability chart.
Yeah.
Which is kind of
Look,
funny.
Royals
Even if they're
earned
all EF0
his-
or EF1. Because it's 30 non-sig. Yeah, so basically what's happening is that this thing called Orochi appears in every year. It wants a sacrifice from this little village called Kamiki, and it hits this girl named Nami, I believe, or Nami, either one, and it's the love interest of the legendary hero Nagi. And so Nagi goes to stop the evil beast with a giant bell on its back. Don't ask. And it's thanks to our lovely little wolf pal Shiranui that we're able to beat the legendary beast Yamato no Orochi, which will be fighting in this game a total of 3 separate times. And yes, it is annoying each time.
Well, Japan just be like that, I guess.
Hopefully we won't get ice cream tomorrow night. Cannot guarantee that.
Well, tomorrow is the day you have to worry about. We're in red Sharpie territory right now.
Yeah, tomorrow is no. Saturday is pink Sharpie for the different agency.
Yeah, Saturday is pink Sharpie for the arrow. ERO. Oh, I'm not supposed to say arrow. It's not right. It's not correct.
You're supposed to say
That's what it is.
Arroyo.
Arroyo.
Excessive rainfall outlook.
As Orochi closed it on Shiranui, closed it. I just want to point out that you can summon a tree at will in this game. It's just completely useless.
Can't wait until double and triple hatching is introduced and nobody has any fucking idea what's going on.
It's just pure black. At triple hatching, you have the pink outline, but it's all black filling.
Yeah, it's just SCP. No, we're not going to introduce double hatching because it was too confusing. We're going to introduce triple hatching because.
And then we're going to issue. I'm looking at this. Because... Oh god, no. Oh god, that bottle of hot sauce just fell on my fucking nuts. Oh no, this is about to hurt.
What?
I grabbed a bottle of Buffalo Wild Wings sauce and then I fumbled it and the cap of it hit my nuts. Oh god. Oh, that hurts.
He actually had in his balls.
Oh god, it hurts.
At Broyles, when are we getting a 130% triple hatch quadruple high risk for the United States and Europe?
August 12th, 2036.
August 12th, 2036.
August 12th, 2036. The heat death of the universe.
Just wait until Hurricane Colin.
We'll get out of the EF5 drought if Greensburg or Moore gets hit again.
Nope. You'll find that the anchor bolts are stationed at least 10 feet apart.
Oh, those pesky anchor bolts.
I'm gonna put an anchor bolt within 1 inch of each other and it'll still be 200 mile per hour EF4. Yeah, so Shiranui helped save the village and then died because Lamau. Yo, I love r/EF5. Dude, dead man. Please tell me you know what I'm referring to.
Yes. Dead man. Fucking. r/EF5 is my favorite.
It's been 100 years. Oh god, that's cliche, isn't it?
It's been 87 years.
The bite of 87!
And she tossed the necklace into the water rather than give it to her children so they could have money. Because she's
You tossed
really...
them.
Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? Tsukuyomi's the name of
remember on
the
her
Japanese
deathbed
moon goddess, right? If I remember correctly?
As she's dying on her deathbed, she doesn't remember her husband or her children.
No, it couldn't
or
be. It's just a
her
legend,
life.
nothing but a
Instead-
fairy tale.
Instead,
Proceeds
she
to lift the
remembers
sword and
that
suddenly
one
the
guy
demons are
she's-
back. What did we learn
Heroes
today?
today.
she remembers that one guy she
single-handedly-
kind of liked
That
on a ship 100 years ago.
I just want to point out single-handedly that one singular man managed to not only awaken Orochi, but just spread all demons across the land. I wish darkness unto the world.
Darkness, imprisonment me.
Foxtrot's trying, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
I am not okay,
He's
I
doing
am
his
drunk.
best.
Hey Foxtrot, can you help me real quick?
Yeah.
Oops, this pressure, would you ignore it? This is 22 and 24.
Somebody needs to tell the high pressure system to fuck off.
Yeah, it's... Well, excuse me, it's been like nothing but constant 80s and 90s for you since January.
I'd ignore that. The isobar should be following the wind.
It's what I
What?
figured, but there's also
Please.
a coastal front somewhere here.
Wait,
Yeah, that's kind of
no
weird.
more
It's
golden
kinda
pantry
sus.
for you. Fuck you, you aren't the
Listen.
boss of me.
That's
I'm
right.
getting tired. I'm getting tired of 120. Of,
I have this
1025 millibars.
You know, I have this thing of
Please
Buffalo
bring
Wild
that.
Wings medium sauce. What's stopping me from chucking it besides me throwing up in like an hour?
Do it.
You know, I think we got up to
That would be the
1031 millibars
worst
the other day.
job ever. Don't do
That
it.
was
Yeah, it sounds like a terrible
That was
idea because my
annoying.
asshole will be burning.
Do it.
Hey, look,
we
she
got up
has
to 10
boobs! But it's a peach.
1030.
Hello, Sakuya.
1030.
How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom.
That's a very well-named prophecy.
When it's just afraid to bring about such calamity. We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years. I've been protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world.
Give,
Okay, but you're still hot.
give me 870 millibars or give me death.
Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. This is...
The peach has jiggle.
You're expecting a game based entirely on Japanese mythology to not have jiggle physics? That's a skill issue on your end. Only one capable...
Such beauty and grace. Such jiggle physics.
I don't know if it was a
Yeah,
wake man
Neuro
or
now
not.
has jiggle
I
physics.
honestly have forgot. I forgot.
Oh my god, that's shaking.
Oh my god, that ass!
She is
I was gonna
just
say her
fucking
ass is out
shaking
too.
it like
Damn.
she's shaking it like 60 hertz.
God damn.
Just like your average dog falls
Dot, dot,
asleep
dot.
immediately.
She's making me feel pretty peachy keen.
Just like Peachy. Wait, no, 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 no!
Sakia, you mean
The beautiful country of
Sakia
Nippon.
Izaioi?
That's like ancient Japan. Oh, my controller's vibrating.
Look, the
You know what
entire
this
screen
means?
is vibrating. What the fuck, man?
You know what that means.
Sheesh. Uh-oh.
What's she doing?
Hi, Isun!
It's time to commence the jiggling.
Oh my god, she really do be jiggling.
Oh!
Uh-huh!
Shut the fuck up!
I am a broke artist. I am a struggling artist, Isun. Aha!
Big old biddies.
Typical dog behavior.
I read furball as fuckball for some reason.
Tough boy.
I might be stupid.
Oh shit, I'm coming down!
Oh, great god, Amaterasu, I've used all of the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on, their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. I trust in you, I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the
She
world.
can crush my skull any day.
Okay, excuse me, bricked up like the LA Manitoba F5, what the fuck?
That's not a sentence I ever wanted to hear.
You know, maybe you getting banned for a week was warranted, actually.
Yeah, but it's been months.
Hey, oh, that peach though.
Anyways, we can finally...
She made...
finally move around now. Ooh. I've said
Alferia
worse.
has said worse.
I have said worse, but
I
not
can't
in public.
confirm-
Thank fuck. The fucking. Is this exposition the game? Jesus Christ, let me play.
Trust me, this
I
game
risk
actually gets
tomorrow,
interesting.
so- My Taco Bell aftermath.
Is this a new
Okay.
save?
I risk...
Okay, so that
Is
tells
this
us
like-
how to save our game.
Okay, so it's the beginning of the game.
Guys, this is pottery. Anyways, we don't need to watch the cutscene for that.
Call her El Reno 2013 with how thick she is.
We love BBWs in this household.
Big beautiful wedges.
Yeah, that's
They say good luck is found in high places, so keep your eyes peeled. I'm just curious. Okay, maybe some of you shouldn't have rights, actually.
Oh,
Gen Z was a mistake.
We got a holy bone.
do you want to announce that on your stream? I mean, that could be problematic.
I Actually, that's kind of problematic.
bridge
I can't
is
believe you'd
out.
Say that.
All right, so this is when we
That's all.
get introduced to the celestial brush.
We got the holy
In
bone. That's what
concept.
they called me in college.
Shut up.
That bridge looks a little AI generated.
River of the Heavens. Caller Alferia is it? Fuck you. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look! Are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me?
Just you. Roll
Follow
credits.
Pipkin Pippa because she's banned from Walmart for a lifetime.
Anyways, welcome to the way that we get our powers.
Drugs?
Dragons, but yes.
Rayquaza?
Rayquaza, but awesome.
It's shiny Rayquaza. Where's my
Weird.
Pokeball?
Shiny Rayquaza's black, not white. Oh, wait, that sounds bad. Not in that way, not in that way! Twitter, no!
Alferia canceled now.
I will not accept that, on the basis of I'm not getting canceled for your dumbass.
Alright.
Uh-oh, they got banned.
No, they got muted for 5 minutes because they said the funny R slur in my chat.
Which one?
And
Which one?
Rotation.
which one?
Emu Otori is the reason there was a high risk yesterday. So true, Oomphy.
Well, you see,
Rotation.
Emutori has pink hair.
Yomigami, the
Pirate,
god of the creation, and
See, it turns out Broyles was in cahoots with Emutori. That's the true conspiracy.
hello, Pin King. Welcome to the... Oh, I'm almost out of alcohol, but wouldn't it be funny if I added more? Alright, so... This is how the majority of puzzles work in this game. So, you basically just... By using the Celestial Brush, you're able to do certain puzzle stuff, essentially. In regards to... So, fun fact is... So, when I normally do the Celestial Brush power, if I use the X button, it's like this. But if I use the Y button, it's like that. Like, it's larger this time, right? The way this was handled in the Wii version was that it was... You would make the ink splotches larger on the screen if you, like, honed your Wii Remote in a bit further. Essentially. Finally! We have a stomach!
Wouldn't it be funny if tomorrow also
Hello,
goes high?
Austin with the head. You know what else would be funny if you were high? What?
Who says I'm not already?
But yeah, this is my first time playing Okami in a while. And hey, look, we have a butthole! We have a butthole, by the way. That's very important.
Oh.
Dog
That
butthole.
in a while.
Welcome to the Straight
Okay,
Beat.
but
There's
what about-
100 of these idiots. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting Switch on launch too, but you see, I am a broke motherfucker. YouTube is my job. You think this pays well?
Also, the Switch 2 does not have confirmed dog butthole.
I mean, it does. Okami HD was released on Switch. And is backwards compatible.
And, you know, backward compatibility.
The only, like, games that I currently own on Switch that are backwards compatibility issues would be, if I get the Limited Run Games Edition, Senran Kagura Reflections and Neptunia X Senran Kagura. Those are the only games I own that have compatibility issues.
Yeah, well... Nintendo doesn't like Neptunia, so...
I can't believe it!
All Neptunia did was... All Neptunia did was a CFW trick. Not that bad.
Yeah, Okami HD's really pretty. Okami by itself was already one of the best looking games on the Wii, period, stylistically speaking at least. Yeah, but Demon hasn't been released on Switch, so... I just hope Xenoblade Chronicles X, when Switch 2 comes out, because data miners found a 60 FPS option that's locked by default. So hopefully Xenoblade X Definitive Edition actually gives us a 60 FPS option for free on Switch 2. Hopefully. I say this as someone who has already bought Xenoblade X! Who's already bought Xenoblade X for Switch. I haven't played it yet, because I'm doing this first. Hey, that was the God Tachi something. Also, if you, yeah, much similar to do with the control stick, but in the Wii version, because you were only using motion controls, it was stupid difficult, and so what you were able to do instead was you can hold the Z button down with the nunchuck, and then it would just do a straight line for you in whatever direction you waggled in.
I can't believe it. Motion controls making a game harder.
No, actually, for Okami, it's, like,
What?
genuinely amazing.
I saw the screen say, let's go back and give it a shot, and then my brain immediately went back shot.
The Switch game I most recently bought is... I think Tears of the Kingdom.
I think,
That was the last Switch game I bought.
what was the most recent Switch game I bought? I'm trying to think. What was the most recent Switch game I bought before Xenoblade X? I think it was a combination of Azure Striker Gunvolt 3, Persona 4 Golden, and Galgun Returns.
I've been spending most of the
Galgun
day...
Returns is a game that I do not recommend the most because it will get you cancered. Canceled? Canceled.
Cancered! You're gonna get cancered!
I've been spending most of the day grinding Cheeseland on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
By the way,
So I wanna
whatever
learn how
you...
to
That is
bag
a
on
power
Cheeseland.
finisher, if I remember correctly. So...
Cheeseland, is that Wisconsin?
What?
Yes.
What's Wisconsin?
Bagging on Cheeseland. Learning how to bag on
Cheeseland.
Cheeseland is fucking hard.
Yeah, the problem is that Galgun Returns is a lovely game where... Let me just, let's just, let's read the back of the box art real quick. An arcade shooter full of cute girls and happy endings. Find true love in one day from over 70 characters. Enjoy several game modes, including the famed Doki Doki Carnival. Costumes, voice acting, and panties all included. You shoot pheromones at high school students. That's the game.
I love Japan.
That's
Even
not
better,
cool.
best part about it is that Galgun Double Piece, when it was ported to Switch from the Vita, it had a misprint in the US to where it had on the very front of the box art rated E for everyone.
Bruh.
That's
I just
funny.
realized that I've been muted this whole time.
Oh,
That's a
Also,
skill
my,
issue.
Speaking of
That's
the last Switch
unfortunate.
game I bought, Pokemon Scarlet.
I
Why?
love the DLC for that game.
all right. Now I gotta lock in on cheese.
What else do I have? So
How far did you get?
I actually want to go over what I have
I
in
beat it
terms
all.
of my Switch backlog, because I'm gonna grab that stack right here.
I beat the main story. I beat all the side shit. And then I beat
Oh
the
my God.
DLC. And then I beat the other DLC.
Oh my gosh, did you like it?
It was okay when it wasn't glitching out.
Anyways,
Yeah,
guys,
it-
look at the pretty colors. Where's
It
my
was
dancing
pretty.
fruit video? What the fuck?
I keep telling you, Alferia, everything is not Cocomelon.
Fuck! Okay, so in my backlog of stuff that I in my backlog of stuff that I still have to do on Switch. This is not considering digital stuff. I have Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, Paper Mario the Origami King, Ruby Grim Clips Definitive Edition. I know the thing about Ruby, it was a limited games edition, and just grabbed it. Pokemon Shield. No, that isn't in my backlog. What? Skyward Sword HD, TMNT, Shredder's Revenge, Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remastered, Persona 5 Tactica, Akiba's Trip Hellbound and Debriefed, Akiba's Trip Undead and Undressed Director's Cut, Super Mario RPG, Sonic Frontiers, Fire Emblem Warriors, 3 Hopes, Xenoblade X, Galgun Returns, and the Crash Insane Trilogy. Oh god, Griff's here. There's a lot that I have left to cover.
Doing very well. And I got shot. Oh.
I can't believe it, they're stoned! They're like Foxtrot.
I'm not stoned right now.
Yet.
Yet.
I'm actually out.
Wait, hold up. We can cut the water. Alright, what I will do for you, Griff, is that I will go to the other server. Because you want to chat.
Up, are we moving?
Probably. To the...
The funny server.
To the funny server, because they told me to.
The Amphetamine
I
Loans
kind of bagged
LLC.
on Cheeseland. Alright, I'll move over there.
We will go to drinking. There we go.
Wait, we're drinking?
I am slightly inebriated.
I was so confused what happened.
We're here now, because Griff
We're
wanted
here
to
now.
be.
I'ma be.
I'm gonna be up in the club. Do whatever I like.
I have been drinking.
He's drunk.
Not... I'm not drunk yet. I'm thinking about it, though.
Austin of a head.
It all depends on one thing, and that is whether or not... Oh, we gotta draw a circle. How did... That was a square!
Yeah, don't say slurs because I'm here. I'll bang your ass. Quick.
Yeah, Griff hates slurs.
I don't know what you...
I still can't believe it. Draw a circle in the sky, proceeds to draw a square.
Please don't.
Pokemon Sword and Shield got their inspiration from this game.
Okay, the problem is that Sword and Shield didn't... Oh, so first of all, Austin, goodbye. No, they didn't get inspiration from this game because, Sword and Shield, No, what's the Sword and Shield that has lag issues in Scarlet and Violet?
Yeah, Scarlet and Violet.
No, I'm talking about with the dog.
Oh.
What's the dog doing? Your mom.
Woof.
Your mom.
It's white!
Someone accepted the message? No, I'm curious.
No need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying?
I like how his name's Mr. Orange, but he's yellow.
He's
You're
Mr.
no longer
Orange because he has an orange on his head!
Well, I know, I still think it's funny.
Alferia, you are no longer streaming in Discord.
I am fully aware. I can change that. I may need to step out and take a piss, though, at some point.
Take one for me.
You just need Gatorade bottles.
Do I look like an Amazon employee to you?
You look like you need a
degree. Alferia's gonna become a catheter cowboy.
Roll Tide.
Old man combat!
Yeet.
Just like God intended.
Brian Griffin versus Herbert the Pervert.
Guess who?
We are collecting demon fangs because we need way too many of them.
Demon wings? What?
Demon fangs. Wuhan fangs. What? No, I didn't say anything.
You definitely said something.
We ran out of spirit ink. Or ink bottles. Hi, Jessica! Divine intervention. A village for a peach. Oh yeah, we can feed the animals now.
You haven't been feeding them before?
I know, this is a new mechanic. Where are the birds? Oh, here they are. What the fuck? There we go. And then they eat the bird seed.
Burp. Burp.
Everybody heard about the bird. Bird is the word.
Bird is the word. Copyright strike.
Burp and burp. No, we're saying bird. Get it right.
Bird.
Did you ever drop the Noonan video?
Not yet.
Oh,
Alright.
Well, see, here's the thing. I'm going to go to Noonan, Georgia myself, and then explain why Noonan, Georgia was a mid-N EF3 instead of a mid-N4.
I'm gonna go stand on the slab of the remaining Dollar General.
And say this was an EF3 while a family mourns in the background.
Exactly.
Just
And then
like,
I'm gonna look at them and say skill issue. Shouldn't have parked under the overpass.
this has been brought to you by the
Jesus.
Weather Weenie Discord.
Oh god, speaking of Weather
Been
Weenie.
brought to you by r/.
No, this is someone who almost got killed on
Who?
Friday.
Ethan?
Gotta get down on Friday.
No, me on Saturday. I'm driving down 55 and I'm taking ping pong to the dick. And
Hot.
Yeah,
no,
you're not
we
supposed to do that.
you heard me. And people just stopped under the overpass. So I drove down the shoulder for half a mile to get to my exit just so I can avoid that crap.
You know, I will get
And
that straight.
then that overpass got hit. And then the overpass that we're sitting at got hit. So, yeah.
They got what they deserve?
Roll Tide?
Question mark?
They definitely
Actually, is in Arkansas. Go Hogs?
got something.
They went to Hog City.
Those are the weirdest shaped titties I've ever seen.
Hey,
Alfred,
so-
can you explain to me who everyone is on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm the dude from the Rolling Fort documentary. Me.
I'm the guy who called. I'm the guy.
And
the
he's
guy
the one who
told
called me the
Griffiths
dollar store
about
Ryan
Ryan
Hall.
Hall that once.
Yeah, apparently I'm a dollar store Ryan Hall, y'all. Thanks, Nat.
You're welcome.
So we don't technically have to do this side quest right now, but it makes things easier for us later on in the playthrough. Just getting it done right
Oh,
now.
Alferia. On my next paycheck, I'm going to buy Monster Hunter of the Wilds. Rolling Fort guy sucks, so let me tell you something about Rolling Fort guy. He does suck.
It sucked at 90 mile per hour. Fuck.
Rolling Sport.
Hey, damn it! Was it under my proper account?
I know, right? But Reed was also newer.
He at the one night he won the he sucked at the
English.
We got some praise. Praise Jesus. I mean, Madarasu, same thing. Praise the dog with the butthole. Go Hogs.
I put my dick in the mashed potatoes. Go Hogs. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
I just want to play Minecraft.
So who's going to watch the Minecraft movie?
I'm debating on doing it Sunday.
Or we could watch
I
it
really
together.
don't want to,
Like,
but all my friends are seeing it Saturday, so I might.
I don't have friends to see it with because I'm stuck dog sitting while my parents are out in Florida.
When they getting back?
Do you have
Tuesday.
friends because you're dog sitting?
Tuesday.
She wants the sun. You know what that means? It's time for 8,000 joules per kilogram of cape.
Anyway, so I'm buying the new Monster Hunter game on my next check. Alferia, you should too, and we will stream it.
Hi, Kushi. You're very pretty.
Quit simping.
Can you blame me? She brews sake.
She looks like she's
established
paper
that
mache.
sake was bad.
What if he bent over right in front of you? God damn.
All I
Give
can
me
think
that
of is that
paper
one
cut.
woman, that one Florida woman with a dog. Never mind, I can't bring it up on stream.
Alfie,
What?
Stop
No,
while
you probably
stop while you're
can.
ahead.
I consumed rice balls.
Recommend.
Bale of rice.
Delicious jelly donuts.
Alferia, the only thing I can say is you quiero Taco Bell.
Yo quiero Taco Bell. Suck it. I'm sharp. Eat it.
Wait, there's a soundboard in here, right? There is a soundboard in here.
Why does a square make the sun?
Sun is a deadly laser. Not anymore, there's a blanket.
Evil, is that you?
Why, look, turn on the TV, they hit the Pentagon! They hit the fucking Pentagon!
Fun.
Oh no.
I was
I don't think
hoping
we
to
can
find
do
the
that on
Taco.
stream.
I was trying to find the Taco Bell dong sound effect, but I don't think we have it.
I do. Give me a second.
Ba-da-ba-da-wow-wow.
Yo, you wanna...
So,
No, not the red imp! It's like the green imp, but like racist or something. It smacked its ass at me! That's it, I'm killing this man.
Roll Tide.
That does sound like something that would happen at an Alabama game, though.
Look. I'm not judging.
Or at
But I'm
Talladega,
joking.
at least.
Look, we're still trying to get over what happened the other day with Winterboro, so.
What?
Oh, my mom's house and my house almost got slapped.
Slabbergasted.
That was easy.
Oh yeah, in case you're wondering, you accumulated
What?
praise. Suddenly we can use the praise to, like, increase our stats or whatever. Go
Praise
pretty much...
God.
Praise Jesus! Hallelujah!
Praise Jesus. Roll Tide.
I was trying to do the, what's her name?
Praise hell, praise Dale. The only three gods in this life is Mr. Light, James Spann, and God himself. And not in that order.
I was more so trying to reference, Medea. Hallelujah.
I love Medea so much. Hallelujah.
Like,
I'm
my
going back to
dad,
church.
I
Whenever
don't
make it,
think you
I'm going
understand.
back to
It
church.
just clicked with me a while back whenever we watched the Medea movies. My dad's default, response to anything, whenever he picks up the phone.
What are you doing, step bro?
That
Good
better not
timing.
be your dad's default.
My dad's default response to anything, I shit you not, is hello? That's how he responds on the phone, regardless of who it is. He just says hello.
Get your ass out this bed.
Who's got that Georgia?
Also, Mike about to get up in there with you and spoon.
What business do you have with Susano, the greatest warrior ever?
Not as strong as Medea, though.
Yeah. Praise
It's not Medea.
Jesus.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
Oh, Tara, meager mutt. All brawn and no brains. Quit messing around and come with us. Hmm? You snuck in here again? Quit bugging me, you bug. Oh, get
Alferia,
roasted,
what's your
Ethan.
opinion on the 1.2? Alferia, what's your opinion on 1.22 Twisted, and when do you get lofted by the 227?
Helicity better.
Felicity is better.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go.
We should go play Twisted.
I will be right back. I need to, 1, piss, 2, get ice, and 3, let the dogs out. Woof.
So he's
let
gonna
the
piss on the
dog
ice and feed it. See what he's gonna do? He's gonna piss on the ice and then feed the dogs. That's how it's gonna
That
work.
song is one that definitely
Feed the dog
exists.
piss.
Who let the dogs
Yeah,
out? They
thank
actually
you.
written by saying who let the
Thank
ugly
you.
girls out.
Thank you, Pitbull. Thank you, Pitbull.
2,000
For,
years later.
We're still listening to Who Let the Dogs Out by Pitbull. It's still a masterpiece.
Bull didn't release that song.
Did he? Oh, I thought it was Pitbull.
No,
No.
Who made that song then?
this is some
A
guy.
bunch of Jamaican guys.
Some guy. Damn. Here, I thought it was.
I can
Okay.
confirm as someone who's played Twisted with Alferia, he does prefer Helicity.
Both
Yeah,
games have their like
I-
niche that they fill.
I like Helicity more too, but Helicity being like early beta is kind of lacks content.
Apparently, they're doing a
Which
pretty big
apparently the
update
next-
to.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Struy, at least according to Struy, they're doing a pretty massive update. He showed us a little bit of the update had planned. It's pretty cool what they were doing had planned.
You know,
not
Outbreak
gonna
just got a
lie.
big update too.
Yeah, Outbreak is a big outbreak.
What's for tomorrow?
Outbreak is quite a sizable outbreak, I won't lie.
Oh, hi, Tree. I know you're here.
Hello. I've been here. It's been quiet.
Tree has been here
Nope, stream's still here.
since the beginning
Nope,
of the
we're-
stream.
Alferia just pissing on ice and then he's feeding the ice to the dogs.
He's feeding piss to the dogs.
Yeah,
He's
he's pissing on the dogs and beating them with ice.
That's
Is he on like
crazy.
YouTube
You know.
or Twitch or something? Or...
Come on. What?
Yeah, he's on YouTube. The Yup Tubs.
Can you
Daddy
stop
Google.
shocking me at the item boxes? Ah!
No,
No.
I hate this. I hate this game.
it hates you
I'm
too.
just trying to learn. I'm just trying to learn how to bag on Cheeseland, please.
Wisconsin.
Clearly, it hates me too because it keeps shocking me right after the item boxes. Maybe I should just give up. Maybe
I'm
I
at 2.5
should.
hearts, and I am on hardcore mode. And I need to get food so I can regen.
It'd be super funny if Alferia just kind of like just passed out somewhere. It didn't come back for like 3 hours.
We're just over
We're
here
just
just
sitting here.
attempting to entertain his stream.
Yep.
And the only excuse we can give is he's pissing on the dogs and beating them with ice.
Get latitude, idiot.
But Outbreak, I think. What did Outbreak update?
They changed where the storms look, like on radar and stuff.
This
Yep.
place, I'll take that.
I know that much.
And I believe that they updated their simulations.
They need to actually change the way tornadoes look. And they did change messy convection, from what I understand. Guys, how to make Alferia either go insane or laughs hard he falls out of his chair like Griff. I haven't fallen out of my chair. I've made him almost fall out of his chair, though.
Bum, bum, bum.
Wait, Shalarin has been in the Pokemon streams. So, Shalarin knows.
He knows. He knows.
Knows it all.
I'm. Nintendo hates me. No, it's true.
Nintendo doesn't hate you. They still want your money.
I mean, Alferia himself is
Baby.
indeed a sentient plushie.
I can confirm I've met him.
I have met him on multiple occasions too.
I have not. I am too remote. I am in the great north of Michigan.
Stay up there then.
Pure Michigan.
Also, the state of Michigan is owned by Auburn University right now.
Yep.
War Eagle. That's all I got to say.
Remember, folks, if you come to Michigan, you have to go see the Golden Butthole in Sterling Heights
Yes.
and the Brick Dig
Nope,
in
I'll-
Ypsilanti.
I'll just laugh that Auburn beat both Michigan and Michigan State in the basketball to knock them out of the playoffs.
Well,
Lol.
I'm going to name one of the three Great Lakes. One of them, the Gulf of Auburn, and we'll figure out where it goes from there.
but it's not
Confirmed by
proper golf.
factual evidence. Oh, I'll make it a fucking
God,
goal.
it happened again. Oh my god,
What
it
happened?
happened again.
Oops,
Bum.
I
Shocking.
did it
happened.
again. To play with your heart, got lost in the game. Ooh, baby, baby.
Why nobody likes.
I was in high school when that song came out.
You think I'm in love, that I'm sent from above. I'm not that innocent. You think my problem is this?
When that song come out?
Was I in high school or was I in middle school when that came out?
If it's middle school, I'm going to start making fun of you.
He's old. He's definitely.
You
the
said you
oldest out
graduated
of all of us
college in
here.
2010. So high
In
school would have
2010?
been anywhere
Oops.
from 2002 to 2006.
I graduated high school in 2004. Okay, so it was released April 11, 2000. I was in middle school.
Damn.
Where were you on 9/11?
At home. High off my ass on NyQuil.
Huh.
It was the only day I had off that semester, and I was accused of being a part of a conspiracy involving 9/11.
He was.
Really?
He was accused
Yep.
of being
What the
being
fuck do you
involved in
mean?
9/11.
And they thought that he was out?
And it was the only day I was off that semester.
Oh, I see.
I had a really nasty sinus infection.
See, it kind of gave off the, hey, don't come to school tomorrow vibes.
Yeah. You know when that really
But
quiet
instead-
kid that you kind of talk to every now and again comes by and he goes, "You shouldn't come to school tomorrow." Yeah,
That was
your
the
only
vibes he was giving off.
Yeah. This is a really tall dude.
The tower
I-
got hit. What were you doing? I was sick. Yeah, sure you were.
Of course, Foxtrot would be accused of being involved in 9/11.
Alright, hopefully chat has been entertained enough since I left.
1 hour
Foxtrot
later.
did 9/11.
What?
Don't worry about it.
And
I mean, yeah, Detroit did 9/11. What are you on about?
No, Foxtrot did 9/11.
Same thing!
Can't have shit in Detroit.
Alright. Alright, my limit
Oh,
is
yeah, he's also
4.
in Detroit.
As I have learned with these White Claw surges. However, I've also learned, that is 4 by itself. I don't know how fucked I'm about to get.
Uh-oh. Alfie, am I going to have to tell you to go to bed tonight?
I don't have school until, Tuesday. And I already told I'm gonna have to email my professor tomorrow saying I will be there on, not this week, but next week. Next Monday.
That guy in the back is just having the time of his life. He's just flopping.
Yo, those back shots must be insane.
Yo.
Yo.
So Alfie, did you piss on the dogs and beat it with ice?
No, but one of them at least did what I asked them to, which was go potty, and the other one just kind of stood around looking at me like it was stupid.
Shathid?
That's a dog.
Yes.
That's your average dog experience.
The thing is that it's not gonna piss because it's not gonna piss in the laundry room because I closed the door to it. Did you learn self-sustenance? No. Yes, I'm the legendary Susano. Oh right, I didn't tell you about the con experience. You wanna know where Apollo took me on the way, on the last day I was up in Pennsylvania? We went to beat-ups!
Just go.
We went to Buffalo Wild Wings!
Let's go.
Because the closest
What
one to me is in
Go
Atlanta,
Buffalo
so...
Wild Wings right now.
What kind of wings did you get?
Traditional.
He's a
I
bitch.
think I got the we got the traditional wings, and then it was like spicy, it was like the jalapeno, and then the medium, I think.
Yeah, you're welcome for introducing you to wings, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. I went down to the house to get ice, and I came back with pretzels.
And he didn't even get the ice.
No, I got the ice. With,
Guys, I told you he was pissing on the dogs and beating them with ice.
I got the...
Yeah, you might not want to go through stream.
Alright. I am going to do the impossible and go sleep. Good night.
Don't you dare rat me out. Don't rat me out.
I'm gonna do the same thing because I have a map to finish tomorrow morning. Good night.
Not just a map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
Deported. Wait.
Oh, brother.
Wait. Too soon?
Deported.
No, that was a
Too soon?
meme. That was a meme back in 2015. That's fine.
Yep.
That was the meme whenever Obama was president. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, back in 2015.
Who is that youngin' boy? He sounds like a kid. That was Tree, and that's a woman.
Teller has never been in contact with a woman
The
before.
mill. You expect anybody who watches my videos to touch women? That's problem number one.
No, what?
Whoa!
I mean, interact with women.
Oh.
Thank God Vam isn't here.
Whoa.
I mean, I could text her.
I'm good. I'm good.
Because I'm here, Shalaran, I attract women.
Remember, kids, if the moral of this story right here is that if a man is unmotivated to do his work, just give him alcohol.
So true.
How did y'all interact with women? I said, hi, how are you? How is your day? Do you want to go do drugs?
Alright, let's go.
Literally, how you interact with women is you just let them talk. You don't have to do anything else except let them talk.
Let them yap.
Exploding implosion.
By the way, if you fail that, he's like, what the hell am I doing?
Everyone else is single. Hey, I'm single, but I know how to interact with women. It's just the one woman that interacted with the most found another dick. So, you know.
We cut a giant ass boulder in half.
What do you mean? No, I don't. Do I need to show you my texts?
I can confirm that he was with a woman. Who just left, Jason?
Yeah. Oh, fuck, I didn't have enough caffeine today. I'm gonna crash out. Have a good night, gents.
Alright, you too. That's something similar to what my professor went through, because he's like, you know, I woke up this morning and I did everything, I was late for class, and then, like, he had to end class, like, 15 minutes early.
He was tired.
Because he didn't make his coffee this morning.
You didn't make his coffee?
No, he didn't make his coffee, he's, like, in his late 60s.
No.
Late 60s.
I don't think it's really the caffeine. I think it's just being thrown off a routine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you might get a kick out of Sakuya.
God damn!
When you cleaved the boulder into two, my heart skipped a beat. Alright.
Dollar,
Where's-
should me and Alfie redo our platinum run?
We should at some point, yeah. We should have time in May, because I'm out of college right now.
Well, your boy may be going to police academy in May.
Late May, or early May is when I get off.
Okay. Should we do it drunk?
That would be... I have no idea. Alright, YouTube Studio app, please work on my phone. Oh my god, we're 2 subs away! We are 2 subscribers away from hitting 66666!
All the 6s. That means you're 60.
60!
Don't unsub. Make 2 fake accounts and subscribe. But in reality, you should get those subs in like 30 seconds, but you know.
Oh, it just hit me. You want to know one of the cities that was in the full story from 22? You want to know one of the cities? Just coincidentally that Arkansas won.
Diaz?
Lake City!
Oh shit. Hey, speaking of that, did you go get ice cream?
Went to Golden Pantry, so close enough. They had,
And then
they had damn good burgers. Oh my god.
you went to Golden Pantry and then the Tory happened?
Yeah.
You know I almost called your ass, right?
Yeah, I was thinking about going to get ice cream, and then I realized I had to pick my brother up, so... I don't want to poke my nose into this mess, which is exactly why... Still, I'm stuck with Furball here, till I get all the brush skills.
Dude, Brandon Compic's video of that is absolutely amazing.
Died 1994, born 2025, welcome back, Piedmont, Alabama, Piedmont, Alabama, F4.
It's like Rolling Fork and Kyoto had a baby.
Does that mean tornadoes fuck?
Probably.
When a daddy tornado and a mommy tornado love each
Shut
other
the
very
fuck up.
much. Let's do some shopping, shall we? We got some treasures to sell. Not a lot, but enough to where we can... Not enough to get stuff that I want to. Let's see. Alright, I can at least power slash that. Get the vase. Which, honestly, is probably the most that I need right now.
Hold on, Queso? Wait, Queso, talk about max velocity, hold on.
What? Dude, you're doing your Duolingo? Imagine...
Hold on. And did you see where Pat McAfee also was talking about Ryan Hall?
Yo, when am I gonna get invited to a weather strike? I'm kidding. Yo, if a tornado happens in Northeast Georgia, they're probably gonna come to me and ask for footage, and I'm just gonna be like...
I don't chase.
Well, I'll tell you right now, if my hometown gets slapped, I'm not releasing that footage. Like, mentally, I don't feel comfortable doing that.
I'll do it for you.
And when I say that, I mean more so selling it.
Just give it to me and I'll release it for you.
Then again, I know, where I live, it's very likely we would get, like, a west to east moving storm. And if that went through downtown Watkinsville and chasers were here, they'd all be fucked. Because, you remember on the way to my grandparents' church that, like, one highway that we took, 441, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's your only way down south. Or north. In the entirety of Watkinsville. That's your only escape route. That's it. Now tell me, that like... That's like super omega terrible... I wouldn't say like, people complain about Dixie networking. Trust me, Northeast Georgia is somehow worse. Because outside of 441, really? You have Marceau Road, that's the only other road that goes north-south. Everything else is east-west. Anyways, in case you're wondering what happens... Holy cow, this bet looks like you're Yeah, when you go to a curse zone, your abilities get weaker, essentially. Yo, this guy be chopping wood! Yo, he better be chopping my wood. Wait, no, that's circumcision. Never mind. You know, I should, like, get, like, a life or something. And by the way, we don't get our first proper boss fight until... I wouldn't say 5 hours in, but it's not very... Our first boss is Spider Queen. Normally, it's actually shorter in, the sequel, if I remember correctly. Hana Valley is here! You see, look at all of these peaceful imps just having a good time, and we're gonna kill them anyway. Because Amaterasu is racist towards imps. Or something, I don't know. Now, you could make the argument that there was no such thing as a good demon. Counterpoint. Counterpoint, succubi. Am I right or am I right? They hated him for his spoke the truth. I'm kidding. Oh no, the demonly forces is preventing us from doing the thingy. Fish! Oh my god, the tree is throwing fruit at us! Alright, so if we stroke at it, we'll immobilize it. If we do a brush stroke, we will immobilize it. Is that better? Actually, that might be worse. If I wanted to pull a mogul move, I'd just say that I like feet. Feet?
Feet?
That was a cute little thing. We won't have this thing's finisher until a little bit after this, actually.
Someone is claiming to have the day 1 leap, and it's a 36 right over Texas. To little.
30s. If we went back-to-back day high risk, this would be like the shortest span of day 1 high risk since 2011.
Yeah, but he doesn't even. He said it's released, but it wasn't. Is this crazy WX reading?
Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of a different name. Never mind. We still got the demon
Literally,
fang.
what he showed with the leak. You know what the leak is?
Bologna Mayflower.
My brother in Christ. Jesus. Jesus. They aren't even the main risk.
Since Broyles actually decided to do a decent forecast, I'd agree. Look,
Like-
I don't believe that yesterday deserved a higher risk. Let me tell you why. Yes, there are a shit ton of warnings. And they pre-warned, and when a tornado touched down, they went ahead and PDS'd it. Because they figured it would. But there's only 1, 2...
There were
Maybe
4
3
separate
long
major
track tornadoes?
supercells. Like, at least 3 separate long track supercells. And, I mean, not to kind of put this in the same realm, but May 3rd had 3 separate long track supercells that produced major tornadoes. 3 or 4.
May 3rd wasn't even a high risk, was it?
It was.
Oh, but it was for wind and hail.
No, it was for tornado. It was a tornado-driven high risk.
May 3rd, 99?
Mhm.
Well, they also did things different back in 99, too.
Now,
Like, their
here's the
high
thing.
risk wasn't like a moderate risk.
Here's the thing. I think the main issue from yesterday, if you were to ask me, is you had a bunch of chasers and a bunch of weather weenies who do not look at the environment and just look at reflectivity models and say, that's what's going to determine our risk. That's what happened on March 15th as well. Where you didn't look at where a lot of people looked at just HRRR printing supercells and nothing else. In a similar situation on March 20th, 2019, where you had a lot of people who look at the reflectivity models and then nothing else. The problem is that you can look at all of that stuff, but if you don't look at the environment associated with it, you would fail to realize that you would get very confused as to whether or not that's hail. Because the long updraft tracks also are very correlate with large hail.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying that's an issue from yesterday, but I saw a lot of that yesterday of saying, why shouldn't this be high... This shouldn't be high risk, and that they showed one frame of a reflectivity model. You know, like, that's the wrong thing to really point out. Like,
and I'm being honest with you. If those storms would have fired 30 minutes later, none of that would have happened.
yeah, but
That line would have called it so quick. If it would have formed earlier, like, those storms would have stayed...
They're screened for, like, 2 hours. Which is
No, see,
all
if
you
those
need.
storms would have stayed would have fired about 2 hours earlier than that, you had 4 hours of discrete supercells. Oh my god, it'd been an entirely different story.
I think the bigger issue is what the idea of what constitutes a high risk is varies so much now to what it
That's
used
what
to
I'm
be.
confused about now. I think the high risk for Alabama and Mississippi was verified. I mean, not for the quality of tornadoes, but the sheer quantity of tornadoes was verified.
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't go high risk for the day before that, and not moderate risk. I don't know why the hell they didn't.
But, you know, it's...
So they kept it moderate. And so you had PDS Tor spam with actual long track intense to violent tornadoes.
The problem was more so that southernmost, like, when it extended south on Little Rock, it was... Besides that one supercell and, little Miss Piss I want to take a sippy of Mississippi.
You know I got that tornado, right?
Yeah, I know you got that tornado, but outside of that one supercell, it was pretty much that southernmost risk wasn't really again outside of Diaz, Arkansas.
No, I went to Diaz actually on Sunday.
And how was that?
And it doesn't hold a candle. Like, well, they've already done a lot of the cleanup. Okay, but the tree damage is not comparable to Rolling Fork.
Yeah, because that had a...
You know, the overall...
Pardon my language here. That had a tree debarking to where a tree looked like an OnlyFans model.
I mean, exactly. I mean, it didn't give off that vibe. The ground didn't look like it. Oh, but it had winds. Okay, we can make that argument. Like, we can make the V-Rod argument. But it just didn't do it.
Yeah, I just, if I were to put in perspective as to how I feel like that high risk should have been extended towards more of Western Tennessee than what it was. Just for the overnight threat. But that's just a personal thing. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When I say a tree that is like an hold up, I gotta find the image. I uploaded it to the Wikimedia Commons somewhere. Hold up, let me find it. Let's see, can I... Author, Alferia. Search for Alferia in comments. Where can I find that tree? Yeah, this is it. When I see tree, like a debarked... When I see... Say, oh, we're 1 subscriber away! We're 1 subscriber away from the main channel from 66666! When I say tree debark like a OnlyFans model, this is what I mean. If you're seeing it on my screen right now. This right here.
Because I was there that night, I can tell you that's exactly how that tree looked when I got there.
I mean, the problem isn't the fact that I said, the problem is that I'm right. And if anything, I blame Tyga for that. Because Tyga said that in a call and I lost my shit dying of laughter. Alright, time to make more constellations. We are 1 away from the main channel. From the funny hell number. Like, when a birch tree is debarked like an OnlyFans model, there's a problem. Anyways, we meet Sakigami here. And we will soon get access to Bloom. Oh, you might have been permabanned. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check the logs. I'm not checking it tonight because I am... Oh, Griff! One thing I need to mention. If you're still here.
I'm still here.
When I went to Pennsylvania, they had these things called Middlesworth barbecue potato chips. They are so fucking good. They are only in Pennsylvania, but the aftertaste is to die for. Like, oh my god. Alright, let's... Well, you probably heard that falling to the floor. Alright, we gotta draw a circle on the tree. Just the tip, too. And watch as the world finally becomes green. The power of Snoop Dogg is within us all. And we have gotten 30 praise. $30 Fortnite card. No, it's $19 Fortnite card. Who wants it?
Who wants it?
It went to 66666 and then someone unsubscribed! No! Alright. Whoever unsubscribed is getting sentenced to, death by ball fart. Alright. And with that and the monkey butt, we did it. There's a dedicated bark button. Just like God intended. We get some more praise and we can feed the animals. Why are the boars interested in seeds? What the frick?
So I sent a video on Instagram.
Uh-oh.
And it was my grandmother taught me this trick. The video was a lady getting meat. and it said you can put Dawn dish soap and kills all the bacteria. You know that weird smell that raw meat leaves?
Yeah?
Put vinegar on it
Why does this sound like a
Vinegar on it.
trap?
to get rid of the smell they cooked it and eat it. Then they was put in the hospital. I get this stomach pumped.
I will say it is...
White people shit.
Yeah, green sprout tips. We do not need to know much about green sprout. Just know that, if I remember correctly, instead of filling it in by, like, just dragging the celestial brush over it, how it's handled in Okami is much simpler. Okay, thank you for doing what I wanted you to. In Okami, how that's handled is that you just draw a circle around the mini curse zone, and then that's that. You should be at silly devil number now. Let's go! Hold up, we gotta...
it.
Let me screenshot it. Snipping tool, where are you, my beloved? Where are you? Okay. Thank you for telling your boyfriend to sub. Now I can post this on Twitter. Welcome to... that was a good... Anyways, we also get introduced at this point to the Clover. Yes, the Clover. That has a very wonky hitbox, too. I actually didn't know that was up there for the longest time when I was playing this game as a child.
Apparently in India they make Monster Energy scrambled eggs.
What?
You heard me.
Like, I thought... What's next? Hard Monster?
Actually, yes, they've done that.
Oh. Well, tell your boyfriend thank you. And I wish them the best of luck with everything for the funny number.
Wait until we get all 6 nines.
690,000... 696,000... 969 subscribers. That'll be the ultimate goal. Now, will that happen? Probably not. But I am also, those who are curious as to what I'm up to, I read out of the first, like, nearly 600 or 400 page report of the Maui wildfire. I read about 64 pages of it in about one sitting. And that one report is from the U.S. Fire Council on just the timeline of events. Because there's a lot to cover when it comes to timeline. Like, a lot. And when I say there's a lot, I mean, like, oh my god. There's so much. Fucking monkey! That was a Pecora reference, by the way. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade our ink again. And the reason for that is that our ink is the most important thing that we can have in this game. Kind of like a squid. The main thing is to circle the...
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed. I'll talk to you later.
Alright, yeah, I'm not too far behind you. Digging tips. Woo! Yeah, watch the stream get, like, copyright claimed by Capcom because they're bad at their job. Not entirely out of the question, though. I heard that drop something more significant than it did. We got a sun fragment! This is the way to get 5 additional soul, or sun points, gauges, things, that we normally can't get. So, you know what? I'll take it for what it is. And if I remember correctly, since it's becoming nighttime in game, we're gonna wait until the night cycle is finished. Oh my god, this game's beautiful. I forgot how beautiful this game is, honestly. Oh, hi! Nothing much besides me being pissed drunk. I say that, but I'm still somewhat legible. I'm just swinging from side to side. Only way I'm really able to relax in this family. I should probably, like, seek therapy. That's probably in my best interest now that I think about it! So, but right now in game, we're just waiting it to reach nighttime because that allows me to see what's underground. Like so. And if I remember correctly, there's a couple of stray beads here, but I'm not sure how many. This game is so beautiful. I love Okami. Whether to get a first legal drink on my birthday, school night, weekend. I had my first one on my birthday, but that isn't really saying much. Okay, so there's only one stray beat in Hana Valley. That's fine. We'll deal with it. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I didn't get my first beverage, just so YouTube doesn't kill me for saying it. My first beverage was a Natty Light that was what, like a year overdue in terms of the Best Buy date. It tasted awful, like awful. But, it tastes like, you know, again, River cleared up, yeah, that's semi-normal. Oh, that reminds me of something funny that happened to me way back when. So when I was like 13, in the state of Georgia, it's illegal for a child of, assuming it is under a private residence, if it is in a private residence, it's fine. Oh, it's already daytime. What the fuck? But if it is under a private residence in the state of Georgia, the way that it works is you're free to do it as long as you have parental consent. So I had like a very small glass of champagne when I was in middle school, I think. And I wasn't drunk per se, I was just thinking I was more drunk than I was. So I was a bit tipsy, I nearly tripped on my grandma, and then my grandfather looked at me and said, I think you might have had a bit too much, and that was a fun experience. And then, really, I didn't feel, the types of drinks that I usually drink were like the Seagram stuff, so it wasn't really that strong. Now, I do remember once, my mom had, like, made some, like, some wine, or something. And mine was on purpose, too. But I remember the first time that I had, the next time was, like, freshman year of high school. And I took a sip out of my mom's glass, thinking it was sweet because it looked like tea. It looked like sweet tea. If you live in the South, you know what sweet tea looks like. Don't take any second guesses because it's probably going to be sweet tea. This is the one time it wasn't sweet tea. And it was, like wine. Straight wine. And the reason why I know it was wine was that my mom drinks two types of alcohol. It's the Seagram's Variety Pack, which tastes really sweet, mind you. Like, you can taste a little bit of alcohol, but you can't taste enough of it. Yeah, that's typically what it is. But this was, like, straight up wine. And me being 16, The only thing it tasted like to me, it only tasted like apple cider vinegar. So, I ran to the sink. I ran to the sink and spit it out as fast as I could. I said, "What the hell? Why are you drinking apple cider vinegar like straight up raw?" And then my parents just kind of looked at me like I was mentally insane. It was like, "No, that was wine." And I'm like, what the frick? You know? Like, I was extremely confused. And, like, that single experience turned me away from, like, the taste of alcohol, and then I started actually having the Seagrams. And that was kind of my gateway, in a way, if you want to consider it that. And then I started drinking White Claw, which a lot of people really like to consider to be, you know, very, like, white person, but, like, I already, to put this, I know this is gonna sound really bad, but, like, I already like the taste of the TV static, which is seltzer water, so it didn't really bother me that much. Oh, I was in a call with a couple friends, and they started laughing like hysterically laughing at a thing, and I was in mid drink, and they started laughing, and so the alcohol went from my mouth through my nasal cavity and out my nose. Oh my god, it burned so much. Oh, it was awful. God, that sucked so much. I was in pain for at least like 5 minutes. It was terrible. Like I don't wish that kind of pain on anyone. Yeah, like, the most that I haven't done anything harder than, like, hard seltzers, I haven't done anything more than seltzers, if you want to put that in any way. And when I say hard seltzers, I mean, like, the White Claw Surges, so... And that's kinda... Favorite vodka? Yeah, I haven't done anything like, I'd say, hard outside of, like, the hard seltzers, because I am broke. I am, one, broke, and two, I normally don't buy alcohol from, like, an actual grocery store. I usually go to just, my local gas station convenience store, so... Apple pie Everclear with whipped cream on top. That doesn't sound too bad, actually. Actually. I am wasted. Alright, so, guys going underground again. And then it goes underground again. Power slash, and we get the power fang. Demon fang, and we good. We Gucci. Yeah, it entirely depends on what the alcohol content is whenever you first start. Because the thing about drinking is that it all tastes the same after a certain point just because of how it affects your taste buds, which... Yeah, we can go to the dojo now. Yay, we feed the pigs and whatnot. Consumed potato. Yeah, so what those swirly things are is that you can get a mermaid stone in game, and you're able to transport between location to location. Okay, so this is the fun part. So, I am beyond a lightweight. You know, in everything except for my actual weight, I am a complete lightweight. So, it's really funny because people are like, when I first got, like, I'd say beyond tipsy, everybody was like, what the hell? Because, for lack of a better word, I am kind of a fat ass. I say that as a joke, mainly. But when that first happened, and everybody was just like, bro, how is that possible? It is very possible. It's called being on medication that there's... If I had to guess, honestly, it probably has something to do with the fact that the medication that I'm on, usually lasts throughout most of the day, and so there's very trace amounts of it by the time that it reaches nightfall. Not enough to, like, affect me normally, but enough for me to, like, potentially, like, make the effects of alcohol more, permanent. So, like, ADHD meds, for example, like, have that effect, I think. But again, I'm not a medical professional, so, like, take that with, like, a massive grain of salt, so... Alright. Can I please... Thank you. Thank you, number 2, for letting me... Alright, so... Okay, I'm not as lightweight as 6 Seagrams, because I had 6 Seagrams in one night. That was enough to get me on a buzz, not enough to be hungover, so... Alright, so this is where the wanted list comes from. This is how we get some of the other stray beads. They only come up at night, which is kind of problematic, so... Not that it matters, because we already got one. Exorcistic matter. These seem to be stronger than normal red imps, though. Izo, the string cutter, defeated! Oh, and that ends the fight entirely. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't, I arrived home kinda late from my trip from Pennsylvania. Which, if you're following this channel, you should probably already be aware of this. Sometime this weekend, I think, I'm gonna go ahead and upload that, panel I had at ZenkaiCon for everybody to watch. So everybody can watch it and figure out what they missed out on, which was just Sonic stuff, so not entirely, like, a missed opportunity, but, like, you know, something that was fun that I really enjoyed making. But again, that's for future me to deal with. Yeah, I remember the stream being here, so that actually works out quite well. And there is a mini Carsona over there. And we get it! Just like we were intended to get it, I think. Alright, gamers. And everybody, generally speaking, it is almost midnight. Oh, my vision is slightly blurry. Oh god, I might be fucked tomorrow. We have 140 praise. I'm gonna go ahead and just give me just a little bit more life to work with. So, with that being said, I am probably gonna stream momentarily. Thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully you all do well. I will see you soon. Thank you all so much for tuning in to this completely, I wouldn't say drunken rambling, but it's pretty damn close. Love you all so much for joining in and paying attention to me. You all have a great one.